Hello and welcome to the Continue to Give demo. My name is Abigail and I'll be your host today. Continue to Give is giving kiosk, mobile giving, online giving, and easy giving avenues for churches, missionaries, nonprofits, individuals, and adoptive parents. Today we'll be going through all the different giving avenues, then looking at the reporting side and some customization. Let's get started. The first thing we're going to look at is the online donate button. Continue to Give offers a variety of different online donate buttons that you can put on your website. For example, we are on Crossbar X Youth Ranch. They're a nonprofit that currently uses Continue to Give for the donations. So you can see a donate button here on their website, and me as a donor, I can just scroll down on their website and start saying, oh, I want to give to maybe one of the missionaries that Crossbar serves. I can set an amount. I can choose to make a recurring donation, for example. Then I would just come down here and I'd fill in my billing information. I'd put in my email address because as a donor, I'm going to get an emailed receipt of the donation I just made. I'll also put in the postal code, city, region, and address. And also I can choose crowdfunding preferences as well. I can either choose to log in, register, or give as a guest. When I'm donating as a guest, it'll actually create me an account, and I'll get sent an email to set up a password as a giver. At any time as a giver, I can go on and I'll look at the donations I've made, edit my recurring giving, anything like that. The other great thing is that for nonprofits and churches, we do have designated giving for you. We have different missionary accounts as well as project giving. So you could set up projects maybe like a tithing project, missions to Africa project, anything that you want your givers to designate to, as well as also you can have missionaries for your account. The difference between a project and a missionary is that a missionary actually has a specific login to their own account. They'll be able to see givers, see information about their account, edit things about their account. They'll also have crowdfunding pages as well. The nonprofit will have the projects. Like I said, you can do different things such as you could do events, maybe meal tickets that people need to pay for, Bible camps, daycares, anything that you need a designated giving or a purchase option for your givers we'll have available for you. So for each of these, we could actually designate a donate button to the Miller specifically, or any of these other missionaries or any projects and events that you have going on right now. Let's take a look at a missionary account that you can have underneath your main organization. So missionary accounts, they do get crowdfunding features. They get all the same features as a nonprofit or church would. The great thing is that they're connected to your organization. All the money flows through their account into the church or nonprofit's bank account. The missionary can keep track of the donors, keep track of how much they're fundraising, how they're doing, make monthly goals. They can have projects of their own and so forth. I'm just picking these missionaries randomly here, but here you can see, so they have a Continue to Give, kind of like a GoFundMe fundraising, crowd raising page here, send the ROFs, customize, donate. They can make this a video that would start playing, social media sharing, try to get in that crowd fund atmosphere here. They can add images and videos. Lots of cool stuff for missionaries to be able to take on that fundraising. We do have these Continue to Give hosted payment pages for all churches, nonprofits, missionaries, individual fundraisers, campaign starters. So these are all available for you at any time. Otherwise, you're more than welcome to use the different donate buttons and badges that we have that can stay right on your website so that the giver never leaves your website, and they're just giving right here. Let's take a look at Continue to Give's mobile option. So when you sign up for Continue to Give, you do get unlimited text to donate and QR codes. What this means is you can print these off in your bulletins, snail mailings, newsletters, anything that you really need to capture your givers that would be on paper, capture that mobile giving, the younger generation, really easy here. So, for example, we've taken this phone and we've texted the numbers here, or we've taken this phone and scanned the QR code here, and it's brought us to a customizable page. This page is customizable for each text to donate number that you want set up. So if you want something set up specifically for meal tickets and you want it to be a purchase, you can get that separate text to donate number, maybe put out in that specific letter you're sending out to all the moms and dads for the meal tickets. And then you could have a purchase now, put a picture of the meal ticket or whatever you would like here, put an amount, anything you want to do for customization. But really, whenever a giver is doing mobile, they're getting all the same great options as the online. They're not missing out on capped dollar amounts. They're still able to give to any projects or fundraisers that are going on within the church or nonprofit. So if we take a look at here, we could give to our tithes. We could give to any of these projects. We could give to the missionaries or their missionary projects. So anything that you can think of for mobile options versus online, they're going to be the same as far as that goes. Anytime you are adding projects or taking away projects, they're going to automatically update on the phone as well as online. You can take projects away as needed if they're maybe only for certain parts of the year. But if we're just giving to the general account today, we would just put an amount in here. If we want, we can split ticket as a giver. So we could give to maybe the Do Good organization and maybe give another donation for one of the missionaries. We can definitely do that. We do have the once a recurring option again on the phone, so people can set up that recurring giving. Maybe they're going to give every month to church for tithing until they say stop or something like that. Billing information, if they log in with their email and password, kind of like an Amazon account, it saves their billing information so that later they can just be putting in an amount and what they want to give to and make the donation even quicker the next time around. So we have some different options here. We can make it either a full donation, a choice of a donation or purchase, or a full purchase. So have a lot of just different customization features that you can take advantage of here. Once we do hit donate, it will tell you if the donation failed and what the reason is, or if it was complete. So for example, it's really great if a donor is giving with a debit card, maybe they didn't realize they had insufficient funds in their bank account. So it'll just let them know right away so they can get that corrected and then continue to give you that donation. So let's move along to the offering kiosk. So the offering kiosk, I continue to give. What it's great for, it's great as a physical presence in your church sanctuary, great as a physical presence in schools, in fundraisers, anything you can think of where you want people to be able to walk up, either pay for something or make donations. So really great. What we have is we have an app-based offering kiosk, so it goes on the iPad. Once you set it to your organization, all the projects that you want shown here will show up. Any events, missionaries that you have. Missionaries can set this specifically to themselves, or you can set this specifically to a project. So you have some different customization there. But let's say maybe I'm at church. I'm just going to click on tithes because maybe I'm going up to the offering kiosk and I'm going to pay my tithes today. I have a couple different options. If I haven't already given before, I would just either create an account or give as guest. Creating an account is really easy here. Email, name, password, and confirming password. If I already know if I've given before and I know my email and password, I can do that and it will auto-populate my credit, debit, or ACH information, so I'm not having to retype that in. The other great thing about the offering kiosk is that we do allow a quick card swipe. So for anybody that wants to walk up to the offering kiosk, give quickly, swipe their card to make that donation. They can make it recurring, but this would be a quick and easy way. Email is always required. Email allows the donor to log back into their account, change any recurring donations they need. It stores emailed receipts so that at the end of the year, that donor can have an actual giving record that they can take for tax deduction purposes. So email is really important. Even if somebody gives as a guest, remember it does create them an account, so that way they can log back in easily. They can edit things. Things are stored for them. Just makes the process really easy. Let's take a look at our Facebook giving options here. So Continue to Give does crowdfunding. Crowdfunding is built into every single one of our platforms here. So if you're familiar with crowdfunding, it's posting to social media. Typically, it'll post on your wall, such as right in this area. But we all know that posting to Facebook does get buried as you post new things. So one great way is definitely Facebook does allow you the option to customize one button on your Facebook pages. So definitely we recommend if your main focus is getting donations, make that a donate button, connect it to the Continue to Give donate button so that as soon as they're clicking on donate, it's going to pop up a donation form for your giver, making that donation process easy. The other thing that we also have is the actual donation app at Continue to Give. It's a few clicks of a button to install on your Facebook page. This allows givers to just start giving right on Facebook as well. So just another avenue. And I should mention that all the different avenues as you're setting up online giving, as you're setting up your mobile giving, the offering kiosk, all these avenues are user-friendly, not only for your givers, but also for your staff as you're setting them up. Our online donate buttons work with every single type of website out there. They integrate with your website. We have lots of different options for you, color schemes. If you want to redirect versus an HTML iframe, we can do that for you as well. Another thing I'd like to point out is that security is our top priority. We hold all the PCI compliance through TrustWave, SiteLock, Secure, everything like that. So the donation is always happening on Continue to Give. You're not storing any credit card information, any encryption, anything like that. We're taking care of that for you, no matter what donation method the giver is giving through. So now that we've taken a look at all the different giving avenues that you can collect donations through, let's take a look at how you keep track of this. So how is your finance team going to be able to look at these donations? How are you going to know what donations were designated to what projects and so forth? So you're going to have a login to the Continue to Give account. It's going to be specific to your organization, email and password. So we have a live transaction feed that comes here. This is great reporting. You're going to see transactions as they come. So if one were to come right now, this is a demo account, but let's say that somebody gave on this demo account, it would just show up right on top of this Asher would. So you see your different givers, who it's from, what it was to. Looks like this one was just to the main organization. Somebody was purchasing run-a-thon tickets. There's a Projects for Feed the Hungry Tithes. So great reporting system. You can make filters here if you need to set a date range that you need to look at. Maybe we only want to look at 2 weeks at a time. We can do that. If we want to look at from a specific giver, we can do that. To a specific project, we can do that as well. Look at different settlements. This is a great tool. We can always export any of our reports to a CSV or Excel file and use them accordingly in any other softwares that we need. We also do have an Invoices tab here. And what this really does, it's the same reporting, just a little bit different style so that you can print out the reporting. So a great example of this would just be a printable PDF here. What you're going to see is you're going to see the designated giving and how it buckets out. So we do this monthly for you. So for September, Do Good Organization, Tithes, Building Fund, what they've raised, and the transactions here. Your givers also do get invoices like this showing their giving, showing what they've given to, that they can look at any time, logging into their account. They do have a reporting system just like this. Everything that they would be looking at would be under donations I made. So they're going to have lots of options too, and lots of control over that donation and logging in and stuff like that. We also do have batch reporting as well. Batch reporting is great because what it does is it matches the actual amount that goes into your bank account with the specific donations that were batched together. So that way, if you're on the finance team, you get a $300 deposit into your bank account, and you need to know what that $300 was comprised of. We'll give you that batch reporting and say that $300 was made up of 3 donations from certain people of $100 each. So you'll be able to see really easy, track the donations, know where money's going to, where it came from, and everything like that. The other thing I'd like to point out today is that we do have projects and events. Like I had mentioned before, projects are just designated giving, how your givers want to give, whether they're giving to tithes, different funds you have set up, anything like that. A new feature we came out with is events. So let's say that you're doing, you need a type of payment, maybe for meal tickets, maybe for family Bible, anything like that. Maybe you have an Awanas program and people need to pay their yearly fee, the book fees. So what you could do is you could actually create an event. You can send an amount. Maybe the meal ticket's $10, and it's happening on Sunday night at 6 o'clock. What that's going to do is anybody that then pays for a meal ticket, they're going to get confirmation email that they've paid. They're actually going to get a physical ticket with QR code in that email. So at the door, you can actually scan that and validate that ticket. They'll also get a calendar invite to go on their Google Calendar, to go on their phone to remind them, hey, it's Sunday night. Remember, you signed up for this event, so it'll notify them as well. The other thing that we've done is we've also made contacts for you. So contacts is really great. It allows you to get a snapshot of all your givers. You can also click on them and see who's giving, how they're giving, stuff like that. So maybe we want to check out a giver. Maybe they called, just had a question. We could just easily click on their name, look through their giving records here, export anything. Really easy. Anytime you need to actually look at their receipt, all you would do is click on one of these. So you could send that to a giver, anything like that. We do have virtual terminal capabilities. That's also included in the software. So that's what these buttons are here. You can manage a contact, you can make a transaction, or manage their recurring transactions. So this is one way to get to the virtual terminal. Otherwise, there is a virtual terminal on your dashboard here. But let's just, for example, let's say this giver called in. They saw a newsletter. They're really busy. They said, hey, I really want to donate $50 to this project you were talking about in your newsletter. I'm really busy. Can you just do it with me over the phone? So all I would do as the church admin is I would click on Make a Transaction, and this is going to take me to the virtual terminal. This is going to have the giver's preferred billing information already set up and ready to go. So if they're billing with that credit card typically, it's going to auto-populate here in the system. You're acting on behalf as the giver. So you could go ahead and make that donation with them over the phone without them having to go online. So really easy. Let's say they call you up and they say, my recurring donations are about to expire. I don't want them to. Can you just extend them? You can do that over the phone with them as well. You'll be able to see their recurring donations, edit them, do anything you need to do on their behalf when they're asking you, or you can help them. If somebody's calling in for the first time, they've never donated as a guest or anything, we do have a guest mode here. Really great because that allows you to enter in somebody's information for the first time. So if they're calling you and saying, I haven't gotten a chance to go online or on my phone, I'm just super busy. Can you take my information over the phone and can we set up a recurring donation every month for $100? You'd be able to do that for that giver right here. Again, that email address would send them that confirmation. Anytime a giver, even if it's recurring, anytime that donation goes through, confirmations are being sent out. If any givers do not want you to be able to manage their information in the virtual terminal, they do have a setting. They can opt out of this if this is something that they don't want to do, but we found it really beneficial for churches and nonprofits that like to give that extra customer service to their givers and help them manage their accounts. So again, this is the Continue to Give software. What we do is we're helping churches, missionaries, nonprofits, individuals, and adoptive parents through the online, mobile, and kiosk giving. Thank you for watching this demo. If you have any questions, please give us a call at 800-684-0550. We do customized pricing here. Also, you can email us at customerservice@continuetogive.com. I'd like to wish you a great rest of your day, and God bless.